Hi guys, Brady from Freedom Physical Therapy back this week with another workout. It's our last workout for January, and then next month you get to see a new face and find out how to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. But for our last workout, we're going to increase the difficulty a little bit. We're going to add a kettlebell as our implement to get us through this workout. And chose the kettlebell because it's one piece of exercise equipment that is very versatile, and I'm just going to show you a very simple but effective workout. It only consists of 4 exercises, but it's going to give us a great full body workout, and we're going to use the kettlebell to help us do that. So I've already warmed up, so like in previous videos, you can march in place. You can do some stair steps. This workout is going to be a little bit more advanced in terms of intensity. So if you're still not there yet, that's okay. Go back to those previous videos and do those workouts until you feel like you've worked up the ability to get to this point. I'm using a 12 kilogram kettlebell. You can feel free to use heavier or lighter, and that's going to affect how easy or difficult it is. So I would start light, and again, if you're hurting or you have pain through any of these movements, please just see your doctor, see your physical therapist, see what's going on, because these are common movements that you should be able to do without much difficulty. And if you are experiencing pain during these, there might be something you want to get checked out. So we're gonna hop right in, and I'm gonna go through the full workout here. So it's 2 supersets of 3 sets. So the first superset is going to be a kettlebell front squat combined with a strict press overhead for 10 reps, and we're going to do those back to back. So I'm gonna squat, go right into my overhead press, and then I'm going to give myself a little bit of a rest and then do the next set. So we're going to start right away. So I'm going to pick up the kettlebell, get into a front press or a front squat position or a goblet squat position, whatever you prefer. And we're going to just get down to 90 degrees or below, keeping those feet facing frontwards, about shoulder width apart. And then I'm going to carefully move the kettlebell into position, and we're going to go right in to my overhead presses. I'm going to just go to the other side. We're going to keep going, get 10 more reps here. As you can see with the kettlebell, if you're doing overhead presses, you're going to want to be in this position with a strong wrist. All right, so now I've done both my exercises in my first superset. So I'm going to give myself a break. It's about 30 seconds, 40 seconds. This is going to be a little bit more taxing. It's going to be a little bit shorter total duration of a workout, but it's going to get my heart rate up more than those previous workouts that we did, where we were taking it set by set. And you really just have to gauge your fitness level and be honest with yourself about what you're ready for. If you are ready for something like this, you can get your cardio in and you can get your workouts in a little bit faster and still experience some of the same benefit as longer workouts. But your body has to be ready for those. You have to be at that fitness level where you're comfortable, really getting your heart rate up, really pushing yourself a little bit more. So I hit my first rest set, about 30 to 40 seconds now. I'm gonna go right back into my front squat. So if you notice, while I'm doing my overhead presses, I'm really trying to keep my lower body pretty still, tight core, and really using that shoulder complex to press up. There are different versions of a shoulder press. Many people, if they have too heavy of a weight, will give a little bit of a pop. That's not a strict press, but it still might be a useful exercise, especially for athletes looking to focus on strength and power and that functional strength that they might need out on the field or out on the ice or wherever your sport takes place. And that it's important to train for what you want to do. So this exercise may be tuned a little bit more to being a little bit more athletic, wanting to train for a certain sport or use it to train cardiovascular fitness because it does get your heart rate going a little bit. But if all you're looking to do is be pain-free and functional in your daily life, this may be a workout that may not be worth be doing if you don't need to functionally need to do some of these exercises. And maybe you can do a simple exercise like we did in the previous weeks so that you can do everything pain-free and you're strong enough to do that, but don't necessarily need to buy kettlebell equipment or something that is going to force you into some of those harder positions like the overhead press. I'm going to go into my third set now. As you can see with my squat, when I'm in my down position, I want to make sure that my ankles aren't collapsing and my knees aren't collapsing. So I'm pushing my knees out, making sure my ankles stay in a good strong position. My chest is staying up. Again, going right from my first exercise in the set, right into the second exercise with no rest. So I just got through 3 sets of 10 reps on the squat and 3 sets of 10 reps on the shoulder press with those exercises being supersetted. So again, I'm going to give myself 60 seconds now to take a break. We're going to go into our next superset of exercises, which is going to be a deadlift and then a bent over row. So supersetting exercises is a way to, generally, you're trying to complement each lift. So the squat complementing with the shoulder press, I'm working 2 different areas of the body. Same thing with the deadlift and row. We're working the back, a little bit different back muscles with the deadlift as compared to the row. And we are obviously doing a movement with the upper body during the row. As in the deadlift, it's more of a lower body lift, but both of them are going to be excellent for your core, and you'll see why. So we're going to go right into it now. With the deadlift with the kettlebell is really nice for teaching deadlift form because you can't get it so close to your body, and it kind of gets that weight off the ground. So to properly deadlift, you're gonna get about shoulder width apart. Again, you want to think about your medial malleoli right next to the bar of the kettlebell. When I'm deadlifting, I want to keep whatever weight I'm lifting right near my body. So I'm going to reach down, make sure I've got good form. I'm going to grab, power through with my hips. I'm really hip hinging, pushing my butt back as far as I need to, giving only as much knee bend as I need to focus in. And then we're going to go right from that deadlift into a bent over row. So we're going to get into a similar position. We want to get hip hinged back, grab with one hand, make sure that my body's not crooked, okay? And we're going to, from here, keep a tight core and pull my elbow straight back along my body. I'm going to switch hands. Good. I'm going to get a rest. So, superset is a great way, again, to do complementary exercises. And it's a different way to structure a workout to make it a little bit more difficult. You'll hear in the fitness community, or if you're watching videos on YouTube, a lot of different ways. You'll see a big trend is that, well, you can get your workout in under 15 minutes if you do what's called a HIIT workout, or HIIT, or high intensity interval training. And that's kind of a big buzz in the fitness community. In that scenario, that's when you would do an exercise, say you're on the treadmill, you would be like sprinting for 20 seconds and then taking a break that consists of 20 to 40 seconds of either light jogging or walking, and then sprinting again for 20 seconds. Again, that's really going to jump your heart rate. It's a little bit more advanced, so you have to be ready. If you're ever questioning whether something is right for you, consult someone who can put you through maybe some physical tests, see if you're ready for something like that. See your doctor. You could always do a VO2 max test at your doctor's office, which is a little bit more extensive, but it'll give you an idea of where your capacity is for high intensity exercises and how much oxygen that your body is using efficiently. But yeah, there's a lot of different options you can do as you get into your fitness plan in the new year. So we're going to continue there. I'm going to show you the front of the lifts this time. Again, I'm getting my ankles as close to that bar as possible. I'm going to get broad chest before I go down. Hinge at the hips. Make sure I've got a neutral spine. And I'm going to push forwards with my hips as I come up, really focusing on contracting those butt muscles together to give you your push and your power up through your deadlift. Really using that contraction of your butt to not use your back muscles to pull up. Good, we're gonna go right into our row. We're going to enter our last rest period, and we're going to finish off the last superset strong, and then we can get on with our day and feel nice and energized that we got to work out in early in the morning. We're going to go one more set. Right into it. Good. So as you can see, we just got through really simple workout and all that much time, not that much time. It was 4 total exercises broken up into 2 supersets. It really got me sweating a little bit. It should get you sweating. It should also reinforce the strengthening of key body parts and body parts that you're going to use during the day to do functional tasks. If you have any questions about any of the workouts we did over the month, feel free to give us a call at any of our 4 locations, and we can get some answers for you. We can get a physical therapist on the phone if you need to answer any questions you may have about anything that you might be dealing with, and how physical therapy or occupational therapy could benefit you in enhancing your lifestyle or getting you back into the fitness goals that you're trying to attain. So again, next week we're going to be coming at you with some Heart Health Month, as it is February, and we're going to go over how to live a heart healthy lifestyle and give you some tips and tricks on how to do that. So I hope you guys have a good day, and keep going on your fitness goals.